The university recognises outstanding individuals who contributed to society in their professions. We do this through giving honorary awards. Today we'll recognise one of those outstanding individuals. Vice-Chancellor, it was unanimously resolved by the Senate and the Council of the University to confer an honorary degree upon Varaidzo Vee Kativhu. Dr. Paddy Abani, lecturer in law, will present the candidate.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests and brethren, I am delighted to provide the oration today for Varaidzo Vee Kativhu. Welcome to Bradford. And she's here as one of our newest honorary graduates. Vee is an internationally acclaimed girls' education activist as well as a YouTube visionary. In these times, when technology is often regarded with suspicion, Vee represents a beacon of hope and a testament to the transformative power of social media, as well as education. Vee's story is an inspirational one of creating opportunities out of challenges. Originally from Zimbabwe, she moved to the UK after the death of her father at a very young age. She was unable to speak English, and she had to adapt to the culture shock of being uprooted from one country to another. Vee attended several schools, state schools, falling victim to bullying and racism. She also began to struggle academically. But it's not all gloom. After moving to Birmingham, Vee settled, and she gained admission to the University of Oxford rather. I'm quite excited about Bradford, aren't I? Through the LMH Foundation Year Program, an academic and personal preparation course for school leavers who may have been prevented from reaching their full educational potential due to life's challenges or circumstances. Vee went on to graduate from Oxford with a bachelor's degree in classical archaeology and ancient history. Subsequently, Vee studied her master's in international education policy at Harvard University in the United States. Only a few weeks ago, she sat exams for her PhD in educational leadership at Claremont Graduate University in Los Angeles, and she's flown back to the UK especially to receive her honorary award from Bradford. Vee's commitment to diversity extends beyond her academic achievements. As an undergraduate student, she set up a YouTube channel to support higher education students from underrepresented backgrounds. The channel has attracted a large followership from across the world. Vee has also established Empowered by Vee, an academic platform to empower students who are experiencing a sense of unbelonging. Vee has received several accolades, including the Diana Awards. She was selected by the United Nations as a young leader for the Sustainable Development Goals. And in 2023, she was listed on the BBC's 100 Women list. Vee epitomizes the potency of self-belief, hard work, and education combined. She says, "The game is the game, and we came to play." She considers education as this game that can give all of us access to the next levels. To our esteemed graduates, be reminded that your degrees can unlock levels of success if you believe in yourself and continue to work hard. Vice-Chancellor, for her outstanding contributions to inclusive higher education for especially women from underrepresented backgrounds, I have great pleasure in presenting to you For the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Varaidzo Vee Kativhu.
Welcome. By the authority vested in me, I admit you to Doctor of the University of Bradford, and thank you for accepting.
Oh gosh. It's safe to say that I have definitely cried enough tears of joy to create my own swimming pool. I don't even know where to begin. This is by far the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. And when I first received this news, this outstanding news that I, Varaidzo Vee Kativhu, would be receiving an honorary doctorate degree today at the age of 26, I would have never believed you. I'm a girl that was born and raised in Zimbabwe. Mwana wevu, mwana we kwamtoko. Whose father sadly passed away when she was 2 years old. Rest in peace to my dad. And I was raised by an incredible single parent in a household that was on free school meals, by the most incredible mother who juggled multiple jobs just to make things work, even when they were falling apart. A girl who used to cry herself to sleep just to wish that one day she could live a really good and stress-free life and make some of the pains go away. And oh my goodness, have I gone and done that? Wow. So, distinguished guests, Vice Chancellor, professors, fellow graduates, and my family, hello, and thank you so much to the University of Bradford for this incredible honour. I remember moving to the UK when I was 6 years old and learning English, which wasn't easy, read, read, sounds the same, spelt different, it means, very difficult stuff. And seeing snow for the first time and trying to navigate making friends while dealing with, trying to fit in and coming from Africa, and you know what that means. I remember finding my comfort zone in the school libraries and in reading. I realized that the more that I read, the more that I could communicate and have language to describe what I was going through, and the more that I could stand up for myself. My mother also quickly realized this, and at the end of each month, she'd save up the last of her paychecks to take my sister and I to the local charity shops or the car boot sales and let me buy a book that I could read, a book of my choice. I remember some of these books would be tattered and broken or have missing pages and tea stains, but my mother would tell me not to worry about it and to imagine new stories in these missing pages, to think what could have been there instead, and to embrace the fact that I could still read this story regardless of the flaws and the missing pages. That was my mother's speciality. She finds the silver lining in everything, and she always taught me the power of community and the power of leaning on those around you, like the people who are here with me today, like my auntie, my Denso, the Matimadombo family, the people who've raised me while I've been here in the UK, and they've become my chosen family, and I never had to miss out or go without because they always made sure that I had what I needed. And it was with this upbringing that I have become the woman that I stand before you here as today. It was the love that my mother poured into me that became the lens through which I viewed the life that I would be living and viewing the world. I began wanting to do more with the little that I did have, So once I was admitted to the University of Oxford for my undergraduate degree, I decided to do just that. I saw the lack of diversity around me and I was compelled to do something, so I began my YouTube channel. And it quickly became a youth education empowerment hub where I began breaking barriers for access to education using the digital world. The work grew and thousands of students were using the resources that I was creating, and it turned into a non-profit organization which today is called Empowered by V, which still exists right now, and it's serving thousands of students around the UK and beyond. I then began doing my volunteer work throughout the pandemic, which was a really difficult time because I was also doing my master's degree and writing a book at the same time. I was studying international education policy, and the more that I learned about the global issues and barriers that young girls and young people around the world were facing just to get a free, safe, and quality education, I became more and more outraged. And I realized that I had to do something. I had to do something to help slow down the number of girls out of school. So I met with various government leaders around the world. I campaigned, I fundraised, and I still do that today, even through my PhD degree, which I'm currently doing, and I do have another exam next month. Pray for me. I'm learning more and more about education leadership, on how to help build new systems, since the ones that we have are currently not working anymore to serve the students and their needs of today. This is all to say that this moment right here, getting this honorary degree, it feels so magical to me, because in a world where Black girls have been and still are being denied so many opportunities to contribute, opportunities to learn, to exist loudly, I think that representation matters. And standing here today feels so, so special because of that. So thank you to the University of Bradford, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, because this prestigious recognition is unbelievable, because it shows that you guys are really standing by what you say when you say that this is the city of youth and that you believe in the power of young people. Thank you for lifting up the voice of a young Zimbabwean Black girl. And I promise you that I am going to hold this honor of being a doctor of this very university with the utmost care, and I'll make you proud. Thank you. Thank you so much to my sisters around the world, the girls whose stories I carry with me everywhere. The girls who are enforced into child marriages, the girls who are losing their lives in the fight to learn. Thank you for trusting me with your stories, and I promise I will continue to work hard and use the platform and voice that I have and the things that you've taught me to keep on shouting your stories from the rooftops about the international education crisis that needs to end. And thank you so much to my own sister who's in the crowd today, Varaidzo Vee Kativhu, the greatest older sister that a girl could ever have. Thank you for protecting me, guiding me, and always encouraging me. Your love has been the catalyst for the fire that's burning in me today. And once again, thank you to my incredible mother. You never clipped my wings and you let me fly, and that's why today I'm flying even higher. I dedicate this degree to you. And lastly, thank you. And lastly, I say makoro koto, which means congratulations in Zimbabwean language, to all of the students in this room right now. Those of you who've been coming in every day, sitting these exams. It's not easy to be a student in this day and age. This is a huge academic milestone, and I want to just make sure that we give you your flowers. Congratulations, and thank you for sharing your stage and university with me. And remember that to whom much is given, much is expected, and I can't wait to see what we all do with the incredible honors that have been bestowed upon us today. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you.
So this is Vee's mum. We thought she deserved a round of applause.